A heartbreaking night, devoted father killed in fiancée, gravely injured by alleged drunk driver while changing flat tire. What was supposed to be a simple roadside fix turned into a devastating tragedy for one North Carolina family. In the early hours of May 9, 39-year-old Christopher Hammonds and his fiancée Lisa were pulled over on the side of Highway 29 near Greensboro. Their SUV had suffered a flat tire, and the couple did what any of us would do. They turned on their hazard lights and began changing it. But in a horrifying twist of fate, their act of routine maintenance ended in heartbreak when a car veered off the road and struck them both. The driver, 25-year-old Robert Lynn Faison Jr., is accused of driving under the influence at the time of the crash. Authorities say his vehicle drifted onto the shoulder and slammed into the couple and their Jeep Grand Cherokee. Christopher died at the scene. Lisa, who had recently completed breast cancer treatment, suffered critical injuries and was rushed to the hospital, fighting for her life. Christopher leaves behind 4 children and a family torn apart. "They were just fixing a flat tire," said Christopher's sister, Connie Anderson, "and a drunk driver swerved and hit them. It's a really sad situation." Lisa is now facing a long and painful recovery. She's dealing with broken bones, collapsed lungs, and internal injuries, an overwhelming trauma following her already difficult battle with cancer. The pain doesn't stop there. Christopher's children are struggling with a loss that feels unbearable. His daughter Tiffany is preparing for graduation, a milestone her father was excited to witness. Now she'll walk the stage without him in the crowd. Another of his children is set to graduate next year. Christopher will never see them cross those stages, never hear them say, "I did it," and he'll never get the chance to be a grandfather. "He had a hug like no one else," Tiffany said, holding back tears. "I'm not going to get that anymore. I won't hear his voice again." The man responsible for this life-altering crash wasn't just any driver. Shockingly, he's a high school science teacher in the Guilford County School District. He now faces 5 charges, including driving while impaired, felony death by vehicle, and felony serious injury by vehicle. As their community grieves, 2 GoFundMe campaigns have been launched. One to help cover Christopher's funeral costs, and another to support Lisa's recovery, which includes extensive rehabilitation. Connie Anderson made an emotional plea to anyone who might consider drinking and driving. Think twice, please. This didn't just hurt one person. It destroyed lives. In an instant, a devoted father was taken. A woman who had already survived so much now faces another brutal fight. And a family that once celebrated life's simple moments is left with the unimaginable pain of loss. All because someone chose to drive while impaired. Let this be a reminder. The choices we make behind the wheel can change lives forever. Would you want to be the reason a family never hears their loved one's voice again?
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.